What's up, everybody? Well, I got another FIREBAT mini PC gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're gonna check out the First Berserker Khazan. That's how I'd say it anyway. Probably butchering it and saying it wrong, but that's how I'd say it. So far, this thing has been very surprising. That I thought that AI limit game would have been running way easier than this thing. I figured this was gonna be like, even on low, we're barely getting 30 FPS, just by the way it looked. But no, this one runs much better. And neither one of them are gonna win any graphic awards, let's be clear. But still, I think if you were able to turn the graphic settings up to the highest, I feel like this game would win. But what I'm curious about is, will it need too much VRAM for this poor thing? I think this thing has the graphics horsepower, the CPU horsepower, the RAM horsepower, but I don't think it has enough VRAM horsepower. It's only got 4 gigs, and obviously it can't take full advantage of that 4 gigs. Windows needs some, I'm sure OBS needs some, this needs some, that needs some, you know what I mean? So, you probably only have like 3.2, 3.3, maybe 3.5, but even that might be being too generous. Anyway though, this is getting way too long for the intro, so I'm gonna be quiet. We're gonna hop into the game, and we're gonna get some gameplay.
So now, here we go. We're gonna do the same thing we did on the Allies. We'll try 1080p high first, which doesn't go well on them. Probably won't go good here either. And then we'll turn on some FSR halfway through. And then we'll do the same for 900p as well. So with that out of the way, it is game time.
You want to rid yourself of the ghost? Then this is the only way. You must prove yourself in the trials of the 3 Bantu gods in order to receive their blessings. After that, you must find a way through the storm at the mountain's apex. Take my advice. Let fate be your guide. May the blessings of the 3 go with you.
Trying to get rid of us. Why would you want that? You think this will work? Go ahead, try it.
900p medium preset time. And this is how I would play it. Load just looks too bad, especially on a big screen like this. It already looked pretty bad on the smaller screens, but it especially looks bad on a big old screen like this. But anyway, let's get into the game, and you'll see how this plays. So now 720p, which does get a lot of FPS, but at the same time adds a lot of extra stutters and looks really, really bad, especially on this TV. But if you're playing on a regular, smaller monitor, it might not look as bad, but I still remember it looking pretty bad even on like little 7-8 inch screens. Well, no, 7.4 or something like that for the Steam Deck? I don't remember. But I know the Ally for sure is a 7-inch screen. Anyway, let's get into the game. Alright, let's get ourselves a little camcorder gameplay. I don't have much life and no heal, so unless we find another one of those... Is there one up there? It's hard to see when you've got potato graphics. I would just play on medium. Personally, I don't know if that's the right way to go. All I want's a new save point. I don't know if I'm gonna get one though. Alright, cool. I think this is just like the way back, so... Awesome. Even if I do die and don't find a new thing, I can just come back from here. Alright. Pretty sure that's what that is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on there. Yeah, I was gonna say, this looked like potato even on the Steam Decks and the Allies and stuff, so I was like, okay. Yeah, thank God medium seems to work, whether you use FSR or not. This one has too many stutters. I mean, the other one had a little stutter every now and once in a while too. It's not like it was butter smooth, but it did a better job than this, I think. Yeah, we're getting lots of FPS. But at what cost, man? At what cost? Is that my new weapon? Well, no, what probably will happen is I'll draw that and then some crazy ass monster will come out of nowhere like, hey, I'm gonna like kill you in 2 hits. Is that alright? And I'll be like, well, I don't got much of a choice. Alright, but see, this is the kind of person you would expect to use a sword that looks like clouds. Okay. Yep, that's how I went about how I figured it was going to go with how few life I had and with a new weapon. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Alright, let's go back and get my shit. Glad I kicked that tree down now. Pretty sure, yep, it's right here. See, no big deal. I guess they can't come over the log. Actually, I don't got much of those left. Let's not use that. Let's kill some more stuff. I think killing stuff's how you get more? I don't know. Maybe they just reset when you rest. I have no clue. But I guess I shouldn't waste every single frickin' javelin I have so easily. Alright, is he still coming at me? Because one time I thought I got away from the thing and then it still came and just fucked me up while I was fighting something else. Alright. We gotta be a lot more careful this time and not get surrounded. Oh shit. What the hell are you? Oh shit, I got no fucking stamina.
Damn ass stamina. Alright, let's heal. But I got the plague! No, I don't want to. Alright, well that went much better than last time, though I still used way more potions than I would have liked, but hey, it is what it is. Now I got some skill points. Nope, not settings. I want gear. We also got gear. Yep, we got a great sword. Oh, it's doing that crap where my damn controller is like disconnecting. I don't know why all of a sudden it started doing that, but yeah, USB port size. Probably because of that fan. It probably draws too much power sometimes, and then that thing doesn't have enough power to transmit. Just an idea. I'm gonna keep the Frozen Mountain bonus. Alright, but skills, that's what I wanted to do. Alright though, that's probably a good spot to stop anyway. So why don't we go ahead and go wrap this video on up? Alright guys, that's a wrap for the first Berserker Khazan. And just like the rest of the stuff, it doesn't really run the best at 1080p high, but if you just run on medium 900p, it seems to do a pretty good job. Now this one might still drop under 60 here and there on that one, but I'd rather do that than make it look the way it did and get 100 and whatever. But there might be a healthy medium too. But I'm just going through the presets like usual. But yeah, 720p and low settings look like absolute butthole. So I wouldn't want to play like that, but hey, you have the option if you so choose, and don't give a shit. It looks a lot worse on here, but it still looks pretty bad even on small screens. So that's why I said I would just recommend 900p. But in any case though, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.